start on in 93, you know. Last July, 93.
Yeah, so we probably met council and
Tell me about
right. So what happened, the UN have this International Men's Day that comes around the 19th of November annually.
Yeah.
And in doing that, they set out to organize a men's council so that we could not only participate, but at least from the local end of it, try to see how much we can actually get involved into the day-to-day and the history and everything with men around us, because we see that men is almost like an endangered species.
That's right. That's right, these days.
Because really and truly, there's a lot of young men in prison.
Yeah.
And if you got to put the ratio men to women, so women they can't find a man because a lot of them in prison, and then right now this gender talk is kind of going off where we have a lot of men now who really want to be men and stuff like that. So
they're going to take very bad.
Right. So we have a lot of that going on, right? And then a lot of the youngsters out of control. They need guidance. And
they're doing the thing which are not good for them and good for the country.
Right.
So instead of helping it to go up, they're pulling it back.
Right.
And then when they get in trouble now, government got to look after them.
Yeah, and that's the part, because when Mills and I went to the prison, and Mills didn't see all that I saw in the beginning.
Yeah.
When I went, and if the prison, the area that I went in might have been longer from that wall to the back wall, it might have been longer, but when I look across, man, it was like a sea full of young men. Full
like a old church or school full.
Bigger than a church. Like a school maybe.
Yeah.
A school amount.
Yeah.
And it's all men, young men. Men, I actually asked them, how many of you all here have children? And about 99% of them they have children. I asked them how you feel about the fact that you're in here and somebody else out there raising your children. So it's a situation. So for me personally, and in terms of how we relate to each other in terms of information, we're trying to collect data, because obviously from 1960 something, like I just mentioned, 67? I was 68. So from that time to now, what happened? And so if we could hear from elders like yourself.
And the thing about, they'll tell you life hard. I was speaking to a fellow the other day, and he was telling me about how difficult he working. Some job that he does. How difficult he had to get lunch at town, get to spend all his money at town. And I listened to him. And said, you're lucky. Sometimes when I was working, I didn't want to go home because there was no lunch there. And he asked me, said, oh, you mean no? I said, there was no lunch there. What are you going for?
When I was going to school, no lunch was there, but I used to just go home to pretend.
There you live nearby. No. Where I live a mile and a quarter from the school. They go on lunch 12 come a quarter. I go walk a mile and a quarter, go over there, mile and a quarter, come back. Use a minute, maybe playing schoolyard.
But Mr. Dore, his Buckley's I was living and his high school I was going, so basically,
Now in my area it wasn't that bad, because even if you didn't have lunch at home, you had a kid, cheese, apple cheese, cherry cheese.
And most of those are going off to it. Because there are a lot of trees dying. And not too much people planting back anyway.
And I'm so glad you said that, because this is an issue that is right now that we are trying to address. Not from the men council directly, but I'm also involved with some farming groups. And I put it to agriculture one time about having a forest replanting program. And because when a hurricane comes,
just pause a minute. I think it was after Hurricane Hugo.
Massive one.
right? And some people, I think, in the Rotary Club were discussing what to do and what not thing and so on. And I listened to them talk about all the fixing road and thing and what not so on. And I said, get a tree surgeon. Wait, what me say about that? I said, a tree surgeon is a skilled agriculturist who knows how to prune damaged plants so they could be revived.
Yeah, instead of destroying them to start over again.
But if you need no London, they don't come the correct way. You got no way to cut, way to prune, and what branches to lop off and all that kind of thing, and what to fertilize them out.
So what
And
did
that's
you
what,
do?
they didn't do not jump, but I take me on. But they took me on concrete and cement and nail and so on. The way you can't go and so on about that. Why tell them can't eat?
Exactly.
And I tell them a hungry man is an angry man.
And we see the anger show up.
Yeah, no much
And it's still showing up today.
must show up. And that's why you see when I was in charge of CIRO, Sugar Industry Rescue Operation, and NACO, the National Agricultural Corporation, I embarked, well, I was in CIRO and NACO in 1970, about 69 onwards to about 80. But long before that, in 1956, if you go back and look at the laws of the country, you will see that Robert Bradshaw enacted something called the Food Production Ordinance, saying that for every 100 acres the state's planting field, they must plant 5 in food.
When we grow up, we see that, because like I grew up on an estate, yeah, they had the peanuts, they had potato. They used to have so much potato that they had to ship to England. I talking about, I born 63, so I talking about in the 70s.
And early 80s.
Early
They was
80s.
there because I was pushing them.
Yeah.
They was there because I was pushing them. So that's why I go back to Bradshaw in 1956.
Yeah.
He also got a post in the agricultural department called the Food Production Officer. And his job was to go around to all of the estates and see they were honoring this law, planting the 5 acres of food crop, whether it's peas, corn, sweet potato, mangoes, whatever it is, and so on. Come to about 300 acres. Okay?
Let me ask you, is that law done away with?
It's not the book.
It's still there, right?
Sure, it's on the book. But then you say, see, the ownership changed. So when some people don't recognize the enormity of what happened to this country at about 1970. By 1970, I was nearly time to retire. Because I started teaching as a pupil teacher when I was 12 years old.
12? Okay.
At 5 shillings a month. And you have to put on a penny on the voucher, collecting the money. So I could say I got 14 and 11 pennies.
The 5 shilling was equivalent to what now?
$1.20.
Oh.
A shilling was 24 cents.
Oh, okay.
So I had to work, they say, on probation for 6 months. For 5 shillings a month. And after that it went to 10 shillings.
10 shillings would be equivalent to
$2.40
Okay.
a month. That is it today. Now, the thing about it though, after that the thing was left to me, I had to sit the examinations and pass to get increased. I worked for a year, sit the examination, pass the first year, I get 5 shillings more, I get 15 shillings.
Okay.
Work for another year, pass, I get 20 shillings. Next year I get 25 shillings. And by the time now I get 25 shillings. I am now a junior assistant teacher, but at 25 shillings a month. shillings and 2 pence is a dollar. 25 shillings. $5. Going up to 6. Right? Anyway, to come up to the 1970 thing I'm telling you about Brexit, there was this 1956 one. And these people used to, don't worry with that at all. You had to go behind them, dig at them, and they would plant some corn, and the sheep go and eat them down, and we don't you ain't got no corn. Plant some potato, the thing eat them down, you still ain't get nothing. So the fella had to be at them all the time. So now I come to 1900 and about 70. Year of 1970. I get in ready to retire from the service because I decided, well, at that time I inspected schools. So was I? Permanent Secretary in Ministry of Communication, 1970. So I said, I'm going to retire and go out on my own with my wife and go into the school book business. Because I know about school things and she knows about school things.
Okay.
I get a question from the government, $50,000. That's a beautiful thing to start with. My wife ain't ready to retire, but if you stop, you come work with me because we can make money now for ourselves. I don't settle in my mind on my thing. The Bratcher comes to me, he tells me, have I heard about what's happening in the sugar estates? I said, no, I don't. He said, well, nearly all of them are in trouble with the banks. They have lost money for 1-2 years. And the bank refusing to lend them money to start the crop in 1971. He said that don't mean that the estates going to be shut down. So all them works what people got around the country, 3,000 workers.
Yeah.
They're going home. He said we have nothing else to do in the country as an alternative. The government doesn't own any land. The land is owned by 45 people around who own estates. But he said they have come to us, to his government, and spoken to the cabinet, and tell the cabinet that they want the government to take over the estates and borrow the money to the 1971 crop because they can't get it to borrow. And that is the condition in which we are at the end of 1972.
So the landowners borrow the money?
They were borrowing before, but the bank stopped lending. So they come to the government for branches to borrow and run.
But
you know who the government borrowed money from? Was it National Bank?
They borrowed
I was wondering the same
4
thing.
banks.
Oh, okay.
1 million from Barclays, 1 million from Royal, 1 million from Bank of America, and 600,000 from National Bank. National Bank was smallest.
The Bank of Commerce was around that time, right?
Bank of Commerce came after.
Oh, okay.
Bank of Commerce came when Bank of America, which was there, sold out.
Oh,
And
okay,
then
okay.
bought that.
Okay.
So 3,600,000 was to be borrowed at 10%.
wow.
To pay back $360,000 a year interest.
So that time.
That is what they're bringing to Bradshaw. Blake, Matheson, Will Kelsey, all them is Yearwood, all them is what talking about come to Bradshaw with that. But Bradshaw saw that if you had a situation in which there was no work in the country,
A big chaos.
chaos, there ain't gonna be chaos, they're gonna chop up. They're gonna be chop chaos, when you ball and run around and talk and talk. But when 3,000 people, thousands all around the country, not got food, they can't go doctor, they can't go lawyer, they can't buy clothes, they can't get drivers to carry them nowhere. What has it been? That's a collapse of the economy. And Bradshaw, to his credit, took them out. happen nowhere else in the world. In other parts of the world, you find the government want to take over a business from somebody, and they are quiet.
So Mr. Dore, that is where it lead up to the nationalization of the land in 75.
I'm coming to it to tell you.
Okay.
That's why I started the bottom to come up.
Okay.
So what you find in other places now is the government wants things, so they go to acquire. Well, they have trouble to buy. Like that happened with them in Frigate Bay.
Yeah.
Rather said they want tourism and so on, so they went and acquire the land to be from the people. But this was the opposite. The owners of the estates, they can't run it. And come to the government, they say government can't do nothing. And they come to the government to get the government now to run. So they were where they was. So he called me in the office and he said to me, I hear you are retiring. I said, yes. I ain't make nothing for myself. Me have no house, no land, no nothing. I want to be able to find a place to live. And my wife and children and so. So I want to go into business to see if I can make some money for myself now. And with my government pension for the years I've been there. But the country, man, the country needs you for the thing. He said, I don't have nobody in the civil service. I see how I could put in charge of this, but you. The time I know he done gone to my wife, talk to her, get her to go try persuade me and things like that. I know he ain't tell me that. I don't know. But he lay out the stage to me, and when I look at him, I say, well, boy, shop gun catch hell, store gun catch hell, lawyer gun catch hell, doctor gun catch hell. I don't know what they're going to have in hospital, but the government ain't going to get on tax now. So they have no money. Teachers don't catch hell. School don't catch hell. You can pass chaos. You can come to mayhem. Chop up. That's why you go through it. A hungry man is an angry man.
True.
But when I sit down and I listen to him that afternoon, I said, boy, I don't have my mind to buy that house near to Mattress House. The next house.
Okay.
Put down my store to put. I get $50,000, go to the bank with it, lodge it and say, well, then be the rest and so on, and go through. Well, I came home, I thought about it, but I ain't said nothing to my wife. 2 days, I ain't said nothing to her. So then she said, you look a bit worried. I said, a worry for the country. She said, what I mean, I'll tell her. Mr. Brett, to talk to you? I said, yeah. She said, well, he talked to me too. 2 weeks ago. Tell me, I must support you. If you ain't look like you come forward. Just push you forward. Well, I did that. And I, want to know? Don't know. Where you want to get?
No, it's not in the town.
Oh, well, good on. So, I went back to him and I said, well, I agree. And see what's going to happen to me now. My $50,000 I got to set up my business and start my thing. All them plans I don't work out. I don't contact book Longmans and Collins in England to books and stuff. I know them from when I inspect the school, they are them for them.
Okay.
Don't contact them and they don't tell me sure they favorable amount of weird good man to coordinate things. And say if I get somebody like me thinking, I could cover Montserrat and Antigua and St. Martin and Anguilla and all. They buy for them, they ain't got to worry those things.
Right.
So I had a good foundation. So I agreed with Bradshaw to try to take on this thing. I take my $50,000 and put it in the Bank of Commerce on a fixed deposit.
Wow.
They tell me they'll give me 5% per annum. I said, beautiful. I will work here, get some pay, and work for a period up to so. I could show you the check I got there.
Still?
You go right on top of the debt there, I'm waiting for your money. I ain't get back none of the money, you know.
Wow, kidding.
So Mr. Dore, when the government was giving money just the other day,
You went the bank, you hanging on.
Yeah,
wow,
But
Wow.
I'm not going to fool you. I'm going to let you see
wow,
what's happening.
wow.
Because I think about it every day. I have $50,000 that the government gives. It lodged in the Bank of Commerce in 1980. I was supposed to get $2,500 a year interest on it, 5%. I have not got a copper.
Wow,
It's a lot of money even for that time, man.
wow.
See, I could just go and take it up and bring it and show you. I got it there, but it's a fixed deposit, $50,000. 98.
Can I take a picture of this?
Sure,
Wow.
take a picture.
Take a picture.
Yes. That's okay, I don't get it, yeah.
Because that is what I put on the bank. Because I'm going in now to the sugar industry rescue operation to rescue it.
Yeah.
So now I forget that for the time, you know. I gone now to look for the country. I can't to branch up. Okay?
Yeah.
So I get into this business, into Syro. So I went into Syro in 1972, January. I went into Syro as the chief executive officer to coordinate the development, the sugar field side of the industry around the whole country. 12,500 acres of cane and a couple of other acres of other crops. That was what landed in my lap. But being in the Ministry of Agriculture before, and I know the food production ordinance, my first business in the assembly, whatever they did when they were there, the law of the land is 5 acres of food crops and so on, against 100 acres of cane. So I can't be seen now working on behalf of the government and not honoring that agreement.
Sure.
So from my first day in there, I honor that. Get it? So what the government borrowing and give me to run things, money will come out of that to provide food because people have to eat.
Sure.
Well, I set up an organization and I put the sugar industry in 12 sections.
Okay.
And I put 3 sections under an area manager. So I had 4 area managers.
Okay.
4 area managers and 12 field superintendents. A field superintendent, top manager, superintendent in charge of an area. And under the superintendent, I got 2 field assistants, who were like with the overseers of old. I got the British government to send me some help. They sent me an agricultural manager, a man called Eric Tavares from Jamaica. They sent me an agricultural engineer, the 145 tractors you got, 45 Land Rovers and so on to make things here. And they sent me an agronomist.
Okay.
From here, I got Bill Bramble, the chap I taught at school, who had basic economics and accounting.
He was originally from Montreal?
His parents from Montreal.
Oh, parents. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But he was born here.
Oh, okay.
He was born here, went to school here.
Okay.
I taught him in the boys' school.
Okay.
1954. And he as my accountant, and we set up staff and set up a new organization and set to run the thing. So we had 3 years of borrowing this money, $3,600,000 at 10% to be paid back. And the owners not paying nothing, you know. They ain't borrowing nothing, you know. They ain't got no responsibility for nothing, you know. But Horsfords and Thurston.
Yeah.
They're looking after the payment of the people around over there. They will make up pay sheets and all kinds of things and I get paid for that.
Yeah.
We buying materials for them, tractor parts and all kinds of stuff till there, and they're making the money now. So they're making money on that. So they turn over their business to the government to run. And them and their friends making meats. Okay? So, and a lot of people don't understand
but
where this country was.
Mr. Dore, excuse me, but the majority of the directors in Hartsford and Thurston was owners of the estate.
But naturally, the estate was split between them and split between the two banks. Barclays Bank look after most of the white one, and the browny looking ones that are like Matheson and Keswick and Blake and them, they look after by Royal Bank.
Okay.
So they were split between the two banks.
Okay.
And those are the people who stopped lending their money. I believe it was collusion between them. I believe so. I have no proof, but I believe so.
Most likely.
Okay. Well, I went in there in 1972 when they were producing 22,000 tons of sugar. That's what they produced in 21. So I inherit that situation. 22,000 tons of sugar. And we set up SIRO, the Sugar Industry Rescue Operation, for 3 years, 72 to 75. 72, 73, 74 to January 75. 3 years. And in that 3 years, we moved the production from 22,000 tons to 25,000 tons. 12.5%. Not much, but
Increase.
I know what things we were doing at that point. Plus the tractors, them old, they break down in the thing, so we had to think in terms of repairing and so on and getting new plow, we got to put down big stone on top, the tractor going to weight down and all that kind of stupidness and so on. Tractor down for 2-3 months because they're waiting for parts
Parts
to come
from England.
something, all that kind of thing. So I had to put on a whole new organization. Put 4 maintenance garages.
Okay.
The man in charge and mechanics. And we're not going to a private garage.
Okay.
Each area serviced by under the area manager. Got an area garage with mechanics.
One was on Buckley's for sure.
One was the Buckley,
Yeah.
was one was somebody
Yeah.
over there, and one was down Cranston or something.
Yeah.
Okay. So all of them is spending money on that. Can feel plenty stored in some place on top. Move out all them stones, throw them in the gut. Get people pound them up to make thing for their house and stuff. Some of those gullies and so on, they dig back out the thing, straighten out and things and so on. Feel like an all kind of guinea grass,
Bengal.
white almond. Them are the 3 main things. Get all them they clear out because when man cutting cane here move back 3 to go cut cane and so on. Can't do that. And straighten up and turn all those things you have to do. Check the fields, see the size. Because the thing that was happening, they tell you this field here is 8 acres. And you're working for somebody an acre. And you weed it and you get for 8 acres. But when we go make it 10 acres,